see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Low whip. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? And a super activation. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Drive time. Who's going to start things off? Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Brushes off the impact. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Risky up-close scrap still going. Decides to meet them in the air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Splashes them. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Connects with the throw. Reads the jump in perfectly. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The super doesn't hit. Nice fireball. Player knocked him out of the air. What a finish. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes for the jump in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Impact's a no-go. Oh, KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. The impact doesn't do anything. A quick breather, experiencing burnout. Drops them from the air. Noticeable life lead as it connects with the throw. Amazing. Low heavy. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Oh, there's the burner. Nails the eraser. And this is gonna do big damage and create some space. That was the highest if I've ever seen. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. From upstairs. Sticks the combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. The impact gets blocked. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both players with no drive in the tank. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Life lead opens up. Medium kick hits. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jump. Throws them to negate the block. Big counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Brushes off the impact. Brushes that off and keeps going. Lashes. Nice counter. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They were right to be on guard there. In there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets the cross-up. Goes for the fireball. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Both sides looking for an opening. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? All right. Throws him. What's next? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Dashes up. Takes a trip. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. The jump-in is denied. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Shoryuken? What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Full SA, they were right to be on guard there. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Connects with the throw. Pokes with the medium kick. They're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive glitch. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Reads the throw and escapes. Lots of distance here. Who's making a throw? Sniped. Player 1 is in a very good... Yo! Critical line now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Execute!
Flatline zone.
How'd I lose? Final round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Close range projectile. Brushes that off and keeps going. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't let Burns out. Any throw will whip at that range. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. A real test of nerves here. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Player 2 can't use any. They are done. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump clutch anti-air. Oh, says no to the impact. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Misfire with the drive impact. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Life lead opens up. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the projectile. Picture perfect punish count. Turns it up enough. Hits him with a stopping box. Heats it up with a combo into super. Can they experiencing burnout? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Dashes forward. Close range projectile. Player 1, this can lead to some big damage. Crowns him from above. Oh, burnout. Flatlines in. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Back throw to get the side switch. There's a corner switch. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The jump in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Brings out the super art. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Grabs him. Jumps. Strings it all together. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Quick spin method. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Throws them. Going in? The drive impact doesn't work. This is willing to risk it for the overdrive. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Sets up with the jump in. Excellent read. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Shrugs that off. Whip. They're wide open. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Oh, yo, Rock. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Brushes off the impact. Player two needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Misses the drive impact. Goes for the super art. Player two chases them down. Goes for the jump in. Player two has depleted their drive ring, but they're in there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. Jumps. Gets rocked by the vertical roll. Still slugging it out at this range. Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. Nice vertical roll there. From upstairs. Are they going to be able to come to slick reactions with a vertical roll? Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Player blocks the low kick. What now? Player two, medium kick. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Pounces on their prey with the Wild Hunt. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Overdrive. Backs them into the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Can't tech the throw? What are they thinking here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits the air throw. They were looking up. They were expecting that drive impact. Miraculous grab. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Goes for the jump in. Knockdown and hits them with a stopping block. Both fighters just goes for it at this range. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning some. Oh my God! They just choked it up. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Are we gonna see? Doesn't tech the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Opens with a cross that off. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, slick reaction for the vertical roll. And whiffs. They're wide open. Taps him on the toe. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Both sides. Nothing stops this train. Shakes things up with a fireball. Burn out, but they may have a plan. Totsugeki to the face. Players, oh my God, they just choked it up. A real test kick out of nowhere. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's
Gotta
fight
do
night
this.
time.
Come on.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Definitely saw that counter coming. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Changes the pace with an air dare. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? What'll happen here? Hammers them with a Psycho Blitz. This may be it. Big throws. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Throw missed. Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Player reads the throw and escapes. Getting this is gonna hurt. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Okay, here we go. Raw super art incoming. Will this super art do anything? Player 1 can drop some hard. Or nothing. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up! No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Yeah. Can't beat me.
Final round. Fight.
Open. This is gonna hurt. Who will come out on top in this final round? Sets up with the jump in. Pumps the brakes on the impact. And on the hunt. Blocks that off. Player 1 is in burnout devastate. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some big. This can lead to some big damage. What's next? Steals the ring kick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Taking all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good work. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Dangerous range here. And whip! They're wide open! Knocked them out of the air. Play drive impact misses. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Oh, they're gonna beat in the middle! Both they were sitting on their meter for this super hard. They are taking this to the absolute limit. Answers with a fireball. Are you kidding me? Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. What? Anti-air. Jump. Blocks the impact. Still plenty of time left. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. All right, what's coming up next? Checks with the projectiles. Hold your breath. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Hustles in, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Hits them with a stopping block. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They're backed up into the corner. Burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive, baits out the attack and gets the punish count. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, are they actually dead? One more. Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Player one cashes out the cage right there. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh, what a finish! Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What are they thinking here? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. Projectile to try and change the situation. This is a tough spot. Holds out with the block. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. That drive impact brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Jump answers with a psycho uppercut. Scrapping it out up. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen? Impact squat. Player one needs to connect with the throw. Going in. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A gag? Solid anti-air. Throws them. There's a drive impact. What now? Who will come out on top? No. What a finish! Player one was an absolute beast in that match.